Hey guys, it's Sylvia here from Skin by Brownlee & Co. and I have a special guest here with me. We're still celebrating Acne Awareness Month and I have Raina. She is a professional clinical counselor, licensed I might add, and we're going to talk about how acne can affect the mental health and how important it is to have a therapist on your team. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for coming. So let's jump right in. How do you see it? Do you see, I know you deal with a lot of like young adults, right? So how do you see that with acne? How does it affect them? Do you see it changing like as it gets worse, as it gets better?
I mean, I would say it's directly connected to like any symptoms of anxiety, depression, self-worth, low self-esteem, like all of those things are tied into appearance.
Yeah.
So I've had clients in the past who've had acne, breakouts, scarring, hyperpigmentation, all that stuff, and to the point where even on telehealth, they didn't want to take off their mask.
Wow.
So in the comfort of their own home, still feeling embarrassed, not wanting to be seen.
Yeah, and so I guess that would also play a role in them wanting to, try out for a team or on a club.
Yeah, the social isolation, like they think that people are staring at them.
Right.
They don't want to be seen. They want to kind of retreat, and also they use humor a lot.
Yeah.
To get ahead of it, like, oh, like I know I have a pimple on my face, don't mind me. So it's a lot of just kind of like protecting themselves.
So talking about themselves before somebody else can do it. So I noticed that like when a client first comes to me that's suffering with acne, a lot of times they look down, they don't look you in the eye. But what I do love is that once they start to clear, I can see the transition. Like when they walk in the door, their head's held high, they're smiling more, they're doing selfies. Like the social media changes completely for them, right? So what do you think that they can do, or how can you help them on that side?
I mean, I would say, one, accepting it. Because with mental health, with any kind of change, body change, acne, it's a process.
Right.
So committing to something, staying consistent, it's not going to happen overnight, but accepting and saying, hey, this is mine.
Right.
It's temporary though.
Absolutely.
So there are options. You can set a plan, a treatment plan to work through it. So I think the first step in anything is owning it and then kind of deciding from there what your goals are.
Right. Yeah. I think that's so true. Like a lot of times people are embarrassed, and now like that the pandemic is I think it's getting better, and masks are coming off. It's kind of like, okay, now what? Like, you can't hide behind the mask anymore. It's time to do something. A lot of people, I saw a lot of people that never had acne that had maskne.
Yeah.
Because of wearing the mask and the friction. So it's a real thing. It's called acne mechanica, and that friction just rubbing constantly against the face has changed a lot of people's lives that never even dealt with it. And I think it's sometimes hard for people to empathize with someone that's never dealt with it. It's like, and they want to, sometimes the one thing I dislike the most is parents telling their children you'll grow out of it. And the thing is that those marks, if you pick and prod at your skin as a teenager, those marks will stick with you as an adult.
Exactly.
And it's like, but if we can educate them now and get them on a routine and teach them how to take care of their skin and teach them why you don't want to pick, because they just think, okay, if I pick it, I'm going to get rid of it.
Exactly.
Right? I mean, adults do it too. So I just think it's important for us to let young adults, teens, and adults know that it is okay to have acne, but get you a program, stick to the process, stay consistent. I mean, 50 to 60 million people deal with acne. So it's not like you're the only one in the world.
Exactly.
I mean, I have it right here, right now. Like,
I mean, in the pandemic, I came to you with emergencies all the
Yeah.
time.
I'm like, I can't have a freaking zit. My clients are gonna be like, what's going on?
Right.
And I want to like keep my mask on because of it. So I totally understand someone suffering from acne all over their entire face. But so how important do you think it is for like young adults to have therapists?
Oh, I think everyone in the world, anyone watching this, go get you a therapist. I think it's important, even if you're not struggling significantly, to just have maintenance, to have someone to share with, because typically your group of friends they're going to tell you what you want to hear.
Exactly.
They're going to be very biased. They're going to be like, oh, girl. They're going to be very direct and personal with it. But, you know, a therapist is somebody who's, you know, non-biased.
Yep.
A party who is there to listen, to provide you skills, guidance, and can really help you towards healing or, you know, where you want to be.
Yep.
So I recommend 100%.
Yeah, I think there's kind of a stigma, like, well, what's wrong with you? Why are you seeing a therapist? And I think it's something everybody needs in general.
Yeah.
Like, whether you have issues or not, it's nice to have someone to talk to. Yeah, because your friends are, like you said, are going to be like, come on, girl, you got this. Yeah. But I want you to tell me the real deal.
Exactly.
Like, tell me why I do this or that, or
and
why I
give
don't
me some
do
skills.
This. Yeah,
to
how to
help
cope
me.
and deal.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I appreciate you coming on today, being here. So tell the people where they could find you, how they can follow you, and all the tips that you give.
So I am on Instagram at Limitless Counseling 513, and I'm currently in this transition phase, I guess, of introducing new content on my personal page to show, I guess, a more normalized and personalized view of mental health and a therapist's life. So my personal page, which I will open, is Reyna Ciara, ReynaCiara.
All right, so guys, go check her out. She is amazing, and thanks for joining us.